Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in my previous video where I did prom makeup, I said I might do a video on how to do hair for prom if you have a pixie cut like me, especially if you're like mine where you're starting to maybe grow out a little bit but the sides aren't quite there yet, so the only section of hair you have to work with is this front bit. So my hair is currently 2-day hair, so it is perfect for styling and playing with a little bit. I have already curled it slightly with straighteners, so it has some texture to it and some hold, and I thought I would show you guys some looks that I do. And all you need for these is a couple of bobby pins, a little hairbrush that has a point on the end, and maybe some clips to section the pieces of hair off. So the first look that I'm going to do is just going to be a simple split down the middle and then two like little braids that go off to the sides. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take your little brush and make a part down the middle. Now this doesn't have to be neat, I don't like mine to be neat. And then what I tend to do is, because my hair naturally wants to go to the left, I take a couple of pins and pin those sections down so they're not messing with the section I have over here. What you're going to do with this bit is you're going to take a little section of it, maybe about 1 inch wide, and you're going to start and you're going to split it into two. Yes, I know my roots are very bad, don't judge me. And then you're going to do what you would normally do, and you're just going to twist that section over that one. So just the front one over the second one. Then with this second strand here, like you would with a French braid, you're going to grab a little piece of hair from the section to the side and then bring that over. And then again, grab a little section of hair and then bring it over the top. And then I tend to do this 3 times. Grab it. And then with this now little braid, I grab the hair that is kind of from the side and I lift that up. So I put this part over the strand of hair and then with a pin that down. So you sort of like have the illusion. You might need 2 pins. Tell that mine does because it's starting to come out. And then with the second pin, if you need it, crisscross it over the first pin, and then you kind of have this little part here. So the pins are disguised under this, and then you repeat that step on the other side. You have 2 little rope braids either side of your hair, down the middle, and mine's going a bit funny over here because naturally this chunk of hair wants to go over here. So normally what I would do is hairspray that bit down and you'll sort of like put itself there. So that is look number 1. Now look number 2 is the same sort of concept, but we're going to do it straight across this way. So for me personally, a middle part doesn't really suit me so well, so this way is much better for me. So again, you're going to grab a little section of hair, a little bundle of hair, and you're going to twist it like you did with the other 2, and then again, like a French braid, you'll grab pieces of hair and keep adding them. You can make the pieces that you add as thick or as thin as you want it to be. I like this in the summer when my fringe gets a little bit longer and a little bit more unruly, to move it out of my face so that it doesn't annoy me. And pick up a chunk of hair and pin this section underneath it. Like so. So you have a little braid there, just like that. And of course, if you like, I mean, you've got like a shorter fringe, you're going to have little bits of hair that stick up. With a little bit of hairspray, a little bit of putty, you can put that down into place. If you don't want to be fussing with pins and stuff in your head, the other thing you can just do is just bring the hair forward and sort of create a little faux side fringe to yourself, so you still have your hair down and it's a little bit more girly than having it all pushed back. And this again helps if your hair is a couple days old, so it has like the oils and things in it so that your hair can mold to where you want it to go. And it also helps if you have a little bit of texture in your hair. So just like that, just so you have a little bit of a fringe. And then if you do have a longer fringe, then you could also bring all your hair forward. Another look that you can do is taking a section from the front and pinning it back as if you had a full fringe, and then bringing the hair across the side. And I know this is a very 90s look, but the way, if your hair is curled like mine, the way it will poof will make it appear like you have more hair back there than you do. But it also again keeps the fringe out of your face and keeps it looking a little bit more girlier if you want to kind of have part of your hair down, but you also want to keep this bit out of your face so you can have your eyebrows and your forehead flowing free. Now that is my handful of looks that I would do nowadays if I was going to prom. I think with short hair, and especially a pixie cut that is short like mine on the sides and at the back, I am in the process of growing it out to be a longer pixie. I don't want to grow out my hair completely, but I do want my pixie to be a little bit longer than it is. So with my kind of hair, the only part that I have to play with is this whole middle chunk that is very long, or in my case very long. I would do French braids if I could, but my hair's not quite long enough and I find it quite fiddly with my fingers, so I came up with the rope braided kind of look instead. I find that easier, and my hair quite holds well with that in it, and it gives you a cute little curl if you want to. But those are my 5 looks for prom, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.